right, y'all already know it's a whole lot of scams going on here. We got Logan Paul type of scam. We got Forex scams. We got crypto MLMs. But the biggest legal scam ever is college. How you feel about that? You agree?
I agree.
Who finished? Everybody finished college yet?
So yeah,
You still in there?
I finished, bro.
You finished?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Alright, but look, y'all already know Pearl and Destiny had a good debate about is college being worth it. So we're gonna tune into that and we're gonna tell you guys how we feel about it.
I think college is overrated for the vast majority of majors. This is coming from someone who went to a really good school and had a scholarship for it. All my friends who I've talked to who graduate from college, most of them are miserable with their jobs. I think if you're doing STEM, you're doing science, then yeah, go to college. But for most majors, I think college is overrated and it's not gonna get you the kind of lifestyle that you think it's gonna get you. I think the best advice is to find a skill that people need. So for example, I have a friend who works at Trader Joe's, but he does he helps me out and takes videos with me. So I got him to start a photography business, right? Because people need photo shoots. Like a lot of people have really bad photos, right? So his whole angle is gonna be taking photos for people's Tinders. So I think anyone can find a little niche and get really good at something that people need, people desire. I think that for some people, again, if you're doing STEM, go to college. For everything else, I think it's kind of a waste.
Alright, so based on what he said so far, right? He said college is a big scam, or what you need to do is focus on a skill, and then you leverage that and you move on with that. How you feel about that?
The way I see college is, unless you're doing something that's demanding, then you're gonna be set. There's always gonna be a need for that, but if you're doing something like, I don't know, like art, I'm sorry, like art, stuff that's not really needed, it's a waste of money.
Yeah, that's facts. He has a valid point so far to me. Like if you he said STEM, so I'm guessing that's science, technology, engineering. Yeah. Well, to be honest, even though right now in our current world, there's trade school that helps out with the STEM program. Well, for anybody that's doing STEM, I just feel like if you go to college for any STEM things, it's just to get education, I guess, stamp, because that's the only way you can get your bachelor's and whatever. Because even everybody that's big right now, well, most of the people, even my teachers in my trade school that is in tech, they said, yo, listen, if you want to do tech, just do trade school. And then when you get up and comfortable, then you go back to college to get the degree and then so you can be verified, quote unquote. So I agree with him.
I'm going to disagree with you, and Adam's going to catch some bullets on the side. Okay. When you tune into these kinds of shows and you get advice for how to manage your finance to be successful, this advice is being applied to like the top 1% of people. For most people, it doesn't matter, right? When I was bringing in a carpet cleaner, there is no like invest in yourself or, figure out the skill set that you have to do things that are better than other people. Most people just don't have the types of skills naturally in areas that are in ultra high demand. If you did, most people could be successful or be in, these positions. But for every one person you see that, was able to start a YouTube business, there's a million people behind him that tried and failed miserably. The reason why I like college is because college is just a very safe and secure path to an almost guaranteed end goal where you have like some sort of job that's paying you like a decent amount of money, assuming you don't do anything stupid in the process, like going to out-of-state schools, paying tuition and board for like a random arts degree that's not going to pay you anything, assuming you're not coming from a wealthy family.
That's exactly what you said.
Puts you on a solid path. If there are things that you feel like you have an aptitude for, that you can do better, like if you're incredibly entertaining, if you've got a skill set that's high in demand in certain industries, then yeah, sure, like try there. But for the vast majority of people listening, as much as we talk about like hustle culture and drop shipping and all that shit, like there'll be people that I see online talk about having like 7 streams of like fucking revenue, and they're making like $22 a month on each of them. Like these people are busting their ass, working all day, reading white papers they can't understand about crypto that they're going to go broke on, trying to drop ship on the side and selling like 52 cents of shit on Amazon. And that's just
he's
the reality.
upset. Who are you talking about? That boy is upset. Like, what's his problem? You don't like Amazon FBA, nigga. Because damn.
I like the solid, reliable path, assuming you don't have another skill that you can lean into.
What?
But most people, sorry.
Do you agree that some majors are useless? I'm just curious.
No major is useless. Some majors don't make money, but people talk about like useless majors, like the only point of college is to make money.
Right.
Like,
It comes down to ROI.
Yeah, that's the only point of college. What do you go to college for? You go to college to learn?
I mean, I'd assume there's people that actually do, that's more so the kids that have, money for their parents, they can afford to do that. So, like, most likely they will go for the education.
Nah, niggas go to college to get paid, bro. Like, cause a lot of jobs ask you for requirements, like They're gonna tell you, oh, you know, you need a bachelor's degree. That's why I feel like people go to college, to just get the bachelor's degree, because that's the minimum that all jobs ask for, you know? So as long as you have a bachelor's degree, then you're good. Anybody that goes for master's at this point, who are you showing off to? Probably yourself. You know, congrats to you, but why? Like, you know, and I know, and it's crazy because, and this is what I'm saying, this thing is a scam. Well, it's not really a scam, but this is what I'm saying, like, it's to a certain degree makes no sense, bro. Because how do teacher with masters is barely scratching 50 to 60K a year, bro? And they the ones that's educating the future of the generation. And it's like, you know, there gotta be an easier way. And I feel like college is not the way. Well, I'm not saying it's not the way, but if you want something more stable very soon, college is not the right thing.
Yeah, it's time and an investment, you know, like especially if you gotta work part-time or
Exactly.
do all the other stuff on the side, you know.
And also another thing he said about being useless majors, yes, there are useless majors. Useless class. I remember I was taking nursing. I was taking a nursing class.
Imagine him as a nurse.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm taking the, first of all, I hate science, you know? Hated science. My high school teacher made me hate science. Living environment was my worst class, my worst Regents.
I love living environment.
You love living
I
environment?
love living environment, bro.
Hate living environment. Took the Regents, I
I
got
got
a
95 on the region.
I got a 62 on the Regents. Took it again and got a 65 and said thank you. Said thank you. I'm gonna stop right there. But look, bro, when I got into college, I was taking nursing classes, bro, and then talking about some yeah, you gotta take chemistry, biology, but then I also need to take music. Why am I taking music and I wanna be a nurse? Like, then for the other semester, talking about some I gotta take art. Like, why? That's useless. Useless things that I don't need just to keep me in school. Why? So they could milk me of my money, bro. That's how I see college. It's just a big old money scam. For me to see my transcript, I gotta pay. Like, that was crazy to me.
I'm already paying for the school. I gotta pay to see my friends.
Like, come on. It don't make no sense. Everything is money. Everything is money. It's expensive.
Yeah, so
Which people don't understand, of course.
ROI, but when we talk about ROI, the return part there of that investment, the return can be cultural. We need art majors, we need history majors, we need English majors. It's an important part of having a functioning society. College shouldn't just be a jobs training program.
I like Destiny because he's really good at debating. Like right now, to me, in my opinion, he is making a very stupid argument sound amazingly smart. Return on right, what does that mean? Stop it. You just stop it.
Return on right in
Stop
college,
it.
bro? Like,
You know
bro,
damn well
bro.
I didn't go to college, major in art, get 150K, whatever it may be in debt to
Exactly.
contribute to society.
To society. Bro, I know teachers right now that don't even want to be teachers anymore, bro. There's teachers right now that don't want to be teachers right now.
But the argument he's making is technically valid.
Right, yeah, it's taking back. Because we
It's
do need
valid.
them. We do need them. We do need them. We do need teachers. We do need art. We do need music guys. But all of these stuff,
We have too many.
that
I'm sorry to
could,
say
like,
we have too many.
I'd say we could learn them outside instead of college.
you say we can learn about college? I'm science?
Not outside.
We can! That's what trade school is. I love trade school. I ain't gonna lie, trade school was like the greatest thing that's ever been created, made, all that, to be honest. Because you could get anything and mostly everything on trade school. It's just, you know, you get a certification and not really a degree. That's the big thing about trade school.
Yeah, if you're going there purely for the education factor and you just want to get like an education, then sure. But most people aren't doing it. They're doing it because they want to get a job. And most of the people, like the people who follow, like, I don't know, marketing majors or accounting majors, they all pretty much hate their jobs. Like, none of them are really happy from what I've seen.
Yeah, but I mean, if they wouldn't have gone to school, they're going to be happy anyway. Like, what I mean, like, it's not like if they would have like flunked school or not done it. They're like, oh, I'm so much happier working at Wendy's or
I
whatever.
mean, I agree with you that like there's a lot of glorified things like drop shipping that probably are not for the average person. But there's little things you can do like video editing. If you can learn video editing, there's gonna be a whole bunch of people who will hire you.
Video editing and sales. Anybody that's good in video editing, sales, if you're a good salesman, you're needed in any company because you gotta be able to sell the products. And if you're good at that, you're gonna have a very well paid, steady job.
Like Jehovah's Witness.
Imagine a good Jehovah's Witness.
Yo.
I met a few really good Jehovah's Witnesses and they damn near got me a few times.
Oh, damn!
They be coming to me. They would talk to you about everything that does not seem like Jehovah's Witnesses, and they'll just spin back around. It's just like the black Israelites on the train. They be talking about everything. It don't sound like they be preaching to you stuff amazing, and then they say at the end, so you should join this. Oh, you almost got me. Ooh, you almost had me.
How many people, realistically, the percentage of people listening right now could make money video editing on YouTube? It's like less than 1%.
What world is he living in? It can't be this one. There's literally people that's asking for video editors. Shit, I needed a video editor, and I got me going. Like, video editing right now is a very recommended job. Like, it's hot.
No, I
Well, good
actually
amount. They're good
disagree.
at their craft.
They're about the video editing. Like, I had like a lot of my contractors didn't know like literally anything about video editing. We trained them, and then
you had to train them.
These are people in third world countries.
Yeah,
with no
okay, I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm going to say you're hiring people in India to video edit, which makes it even harder for the average person listening to make money video editing. So if you want to pay somebody like, $5 or $20 to edit a video, for the people listening at home, that's even more difficult for you.
The guy in Nigeria makes roughly $10K a month editing.
Hello.
Okay, so if you're a Nigerian and you're listening, then I guess they
Bro, 99%
There's a
of
dude in
people are
Nigeria making
incompetent.
10K a month. That's the king of Nigeria.
No, he because he just.
That's exactly what I was
Listen, man, don't listen to what they. Nigeria is actually well developed.
Whoa, Nigeria. Low key, Nigeria is very advanced. Them niggas got houses on houses, cars on cars. The city in Nigeria too is very, very high end. So Destiny, shut up, bro. Like, who is this guy pissing me off?
Yeah.
Because the reality is, as somebody that's hired video editors, even of the majority of video editors that know how to edit videos and apply to like positions to work for me, most of these people aren't even that good. So the average viewer at home is not going to pick up video editing unless you got like an aptitude for it. But in that case, you're already like a very slim minority.
Okay, can I just kind of like
It's your show. You can do whatever you want.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tighten
do
this
it.
up and put the circle together. Everyone has a point here because what we're talking about is essentially you got to figure out what's right for you. The problem is that we all have to make these life decisions at 18. What are you gonna do for the rest of your life? It's like, dude, I don't know. I'm 18. I'm just trying to get laid. Okay, but the problem is, what major you're gonna pick? Where are you gonna go to? ROI. What the hell is ROI? I can barely even spell, and I gotta spell ROI. What you said exactly was, you need music majors, you need people. This is the same argument that people make where they're like, you tell Adam, you tell people to save that money. We need to spend money so the economy stays on. I'm like, oh, so now it's your fucking job to keep the economy alive? No, it's your job to keep your economy alive. So yes, I do agree we need music majors and theater majors and art majors and majors that don't pay shit. But do you want to be dead broke because you're contributing to society?
Exactly.
I don't know about that.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Especially too, you go and tell your parents, "Mom, I want to go to college to be a musician." They gonna look at you stupid. You gonna tell people, "Are you gonna go to college to be art?" You gonna lie?
You're wasting your money.
Exactly, you're wasting your money. You're not
Most of
gonna
them is like doctors and everything
It's
like
for the
that.
passion. It's for society. That's it don't make no sense.
If you're broke as fuck, you come from a broke family, you shouldn't be going to school to be a PhD history major, right? Obviously, I agree with that. But I say, like, for people from middle class families that want to go to school and do like other things like history and art, I just don't like that. There's this concept of like a worthless degree. And it's like, no,
Yo,
Middle class is still broke.
You know, I was listening to this the other day, and I hate that they gave people the option to be middle class. Middle class is the comfortability of being broke. And people don't understand that. And that's why, to me, I only see two shits, bro. It's either you're broke or you're rich. That middle class statement, bro, was literally created
To tax people.
Yeah. And to keep people in a comfortable state where it's like, I'm not poor, so
Pay my bills.
yeah, I can pay my bills, so I'm not struggling, but yeah, in debt. You struggling, bro, but then it's like you can't even break past to get rich. So it's like middle class is really a scary place to be at. It's a scary mentality to be at.
Would you agree that some majors don't have a good ROI?
if you're only measuring return in terms of income, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay, I would
So
say
I feel
I
like
have a
we
worthless degree. I went to BU Business School. I have a marketing degree. It's been completely worthless for my career.
Yeah, mine's been worthless too.
But
All the
I
people
think
I know have worthless
we're
degrees.
saying two separate things, and they can both be valid. What he's saying is, hey,
No.
if you go to school, hear me out. If you go to school and you get a degree, there's gonna be some merit in that. There's gonna, even if you don't kill it, make a lot of money, and have debt, you're still contributing to society. You're still gonna have a job. You're gonna have all that. And then the other position is like, yeah, well, the reason that you're going to school and taking out college
make money.
loans and getting degrees is so you can make more money in life. If not, just don't go to college. So like, it's kind of two sides of the same coin.
So, what's your thought on this so far? Now that we here, we got the gist of what they're saying. There's two sides right now. There's, do you want to go to college so you can benefit society with your love and passion? Or do you want to go to college to make more money?
I really don't think people are not going into college thinking like, yo, once I major in this, I'm gonna do this for society. I'm gonna make sure this happens to this people and this happens. Like, no, yo, most likely after, yo, like, I'm on a job hunt, like, oh, they paying this much, let me apply for that because I got the degree requirement. Not like, oh, this is the lowest paying, but because I'm doing this for people, I'm gonna apply. No, it don't work like that, you know.
I'm gonna say this. If you want the college experience and you want to do all that and you have the money, please go for it and enjoy it. If you want to contribute to society, then start a business. You feel me? That's the best way. That's the best way you can really contribute to
people
society.
jobs.
Exactly.
You're gonna be giving your community another business in the community.
You feel me?
And
to keep it a stack, the government really do like business people because you're helping them make more money. You know, you're providing more jobs.
Money makes the world go round.
Money makes the world go round, you know? So if you want to help society, start a business. But then if you're really just trying to get fast, go to trade school. College is really not worth it. I mean, like, really? I did not pay to see my report card in high school. Why am I paying to see that shit in college? It doesn't make any sense to me. You feel me? So that's my view on it. Anything else you want to add?
If you don't have the means, find something else. Like the guys in the video, find a niche skill. Something people always looking for: video editing, photography, stuff that's always in demand. You know?
And you can learn it on YouTube.
YouTube. Go buy a damn course, something for 30 beans.
Everything is free.
Everything is free.
Learn it on YouTube. You could even learn to be a doctor on YouTube.
Hey.
Don't
listen. What's that one doctor who fooled everybody?
He didn't even have anything. That boy just,
I'm gonna be a doctor.
I saw the YouTube video. Sutures, please. Such it.
Nah, but I agree with. And look, this is coming from a college graduate. You feel me? I mean, he's telling you you don't even need to go through all that.
What you gonna do with that degree?
That's a good question. Are
I
you
said I'm
going
going to trade school.
Yeah!
Waste the money right here, people.
See? That's a smart man right here. But hey, look, we're on the road to 500 subs. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And you want to check out any other videos, click on this video right here. I promise you to enjoy.